It's time for some football at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready up.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, cut.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Walker on second. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
Staying with Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A gain of 5. First down, Seahawks.
70, Timberwolf. Ready, ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready, ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good pull, good pull. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First and 10.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milrow with it on first. Escapes the pocket.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on him the entire way.
Ready?
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Not quite sure what the thinking is here. They've brought out the kicking team. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. Myers' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First out of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
319! Alert! Check. Lucky. Is that?
Again, it's Cook. And he gets him around 6 there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Third down, Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there.
Middle. Look out.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Drops it off to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Play action now with Allen. That's Knox. He's got it. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They are going for it. Allen. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down, Allen. That one's up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Again, Allen to the air. Hits his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Round 80! Regular. Alert! We go!
To throw again, it's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. It's it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's go! 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Ready? Trap 60 Eagles, 60, trap 50, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7.
From the gun, Milroe has it in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, Milroe. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Running by his back, Charbonnet. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Pass all 80. 60 Maverick. Get Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Holding left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
7 Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Milroe to throw. Eagle in big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back for a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Got it. Ready?
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Flying forward is Walker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
19.
To throw, here's Milroe. On the move, hit it right. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Brown 80.
Not from the pistol to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Allen gonna throw again. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. To the air again, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Round 80. 56. What's that?
Again, Allen to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Tight. Gun. Alert. What's that?
Allen now on first down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Bills first down.
And he spiked it just in time. So now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get to score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
To kick off for Buffalo.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
It's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Trying this one up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He dumps this off to Cook. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
Kate, I think two things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on first down. Job well done.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Ready! Bronco 80!
Now it's Milrow. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He can run it. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
17 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Now it's Milroe in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Seahawks will
All right, they're going to throw for it. Vacates quickly left side. Man, this is so tough. You're near the goal line, not a lot of space for your receivers to work. The quarterback, got to have the agency to tuck it and run if need be, but sometimes not a lot of space to do that either.
Got to have the agency and got to have the urgency. The problem, Kate, is the defense right there was playing chess and you're playing checkers, and that's no place you want to be on offense.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Play action now with Allen. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. Cook gets the 1st and more. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Allen on 3rd down. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 41-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Markers reset, ball at the 37. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Fights off the pressure. Behind the line, he lost that football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And with a determined effort, that was impressive. He's able to gain something out of that play, Brock, after he nearly lost it. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Throwing now, Milrow. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and goal.
From the red zone on 1st. Flush down out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
So now a 2-point try coming from Milrow and the Seahawks.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for the
Cougar 19.
conversion.
Go.
Looking in the air here. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Alert, alert, alert!
Allen setting up play action. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Allen gonna throw again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. To throw again, it's Allen. That's incomplete on second down. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
To the air again, Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th-quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Seahawks 24. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. It is caught left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He completes it in traffic. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one gains 7. And it sets up Seattle with first down. The throw. Here's Milroe. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Here's Milroe. 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
All in left side. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. It's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes out to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. It's Allen out of the pistol. Looking right, and he finds him. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They'll run it with Cook. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. From 37 yards in the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, set.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line, 1st and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on.
Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he is to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
First down throw for Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Alert, alert, alert! Alert! Look out!
Again, Allen to the air. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Another one for Cook. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
The tackle by Leonard Williams. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So everything comes down to this from Tyler Bass. This one from 42 yards out. That one is good! And he hits one more time to win them this game! So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL.